A little bit of a new look here for the CatEye Chevy. Welcome back, everybody. David Shepard here on the Good Shepherd Garage YouTube channel, coming to you from the back ponds this evening, and I'm going to show you some new stuff on our 2006 Chevy 2500 here. And really today we're going to talk about steel truck bumpers, aftermarket truck bumpers. Everybody's got an opinion on them. A lot of people like certain brands they stick with, but I want to show you something a little new, a little different today. So I'm going to get into that all right after a word of scripture, of course. So today we're coming from Psalm 121, which says, I lift my eyes up to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. So just a reminder to you, if you are a believer, or an encouragement to you if you aren't, that there's so much out of our control in this crazy world, and even just in our own personal lives. But boy, the Lord has been with me through all of it. And when I had no way to solve things on my own, or no way out of a problem on my own, my help has come from the Lord. And it's just been a real truth and a testament in my own life, and it can be for yours as well. So seek Him for help when we can't solve these things on our own, or no worldly help will deliver us. So thanks for listening, guys. Now I'm going to jump right over to the old CatEye Chevy. If you've been following along, you know this has been our faithful work truck with the mobile mechanic stuff for a number of years now. And basically, we're mostly retiring it from that duty. We got a new utility body work truck that I'm going to be showing you guys. Full toolbox tour walk around on that. But with that in mind, we kept this truck around. We love the 6-liter LS, the 4L80 four-wheel drive. So we kept this around as kind of more of an off-road hunting rig now. And with that, we wanted to add some extra protection. You know, it's fall here in Colorado. Wildlife is on the move. And whether you want the added protection, or just some different styling, or, you know, better usability on the work site, adding some aftermarket bumpers, especially some steel bumpers, to your pickup truck can be a really good mod. Now, one problem with that is if you go with some of the popular name brand bumpers, they could be extremely expensive. I mean, I'm talking thousands for a front bumper, maybe a little less for a rear, but especially if you're doing both, several $1,000s. And on a truck that's got well over 200,000 miles, and you know how much I like this truck, it's worth a lot to me. It's made a lot of money, but how much is it really worth at the end of the day? I'm not one to spend that much money bolting some different bumpers on this truck. So what I really want to show you guys today is around the back here. And this is a new steel bumper option from the folks at MRGOP. So GOP, Guardian of Pickups. And this is their rear bumper, obviously, for 99 to 06 or 2007 classics. So 99 to 07 Chevy GMCs. And not only is it fully functional, nice looking bumper. We've been running it on here for quite a while, actually. I guess about the last 3 months testing it out. And the fitment's great, all that I'll get into. But it's also at a much better price point than some of the other stuff you may be familiar with out there. So I'll give you a nice look at this thing. It did come with this powder coated kind of crinkle coat finish, which I like. It seems to be holding up really well. And dual recovery points on here, and it also came with these backup lights, these auxiliary lights back here. So that's kind of a walk around look at this. So this is a new option for several makes and models, especially in the pickup world. Once again, it's Mr.GOP, so Guardian of Pickups. So if you're looking again for that added protection, usability, like I said, this truck's going to be used a bit more off-road, kind of family camping rig, and for hunting now that it's retired mostly from work duty. So definitely a nice added addition. And the fitment on this is really good. So I like that I can maintain the factory receiver hitch. This is a little beat up down here, but obviously original factory receiver hitch and trailer wiring. We also run an Anderson connector because, well, we could do jump starts back here, anything you need power for, but especially I have a receiver mounted winch, receiver plate with a winch mounted to it, and that's where I plug in the winch for some good big amperage power out the back. So got all that on here. And then you could also maintain, these are just the factory license plate lights. Those worked out well, and it's even got a slot here to access your spare tire to drop that down. So a lot of thought went into these. They are maybe a little bit different. You know, it saves on some shipping costs by having these sent in 3 pieces. So you could see these seams here. There's like a really beefy center section, and then these outer wings bolt on there. So this bumper was shipped in 3 sections, but it bolts together really nice. I mean, you almost can't tell if I didn't point these out. The reveal is so good on these. So I'm really impressed with this, and I hope you guys will check it out, because again, I'm just, especially on an older truck or something you're going to beat up out in the woods, I'm not looking to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on bumpers. You know, other stuff, suspension that you really want to get dialed in, and you know, more safety items, stuff related to the drivetrain, I could justify that. But for some steel bumpers, you know, I know they say you get what you pay for, but I am really impressed with the GOP bumper so far, and it's been holding up great. So aside from that, you guys can see one big thing with these CatEye Chevys is the peeling paint, and really a lot of trucks from the mid-2000s. So there's stuff all over this truck. You could see it's starting to show its age. Pretty clean overall, but I've actually done some touch-up where if you look close, or maybe even not so close, you could see. But just trying to keep this old girl looking as good as we can. And with that in mind, when I took the work decals off of here, it took a lot of the paint with it on the bed sides and pretty much the whole tailgate. So that's why we got a bit of a new look with this snow camo wrap. But let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, it was a pretty affordable, definitely more affordable than repainting the truck. Pretty affordable way to cover up that peeling paint on the bed at least, and I don't know, kind of working into the, you know, the black, white, gray build of the truck. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm sure it's not for everybody. I'm still kind of debating how I feel about it, but anyway, it did the job of covering up some primer, and you know, we got our little tags on the back, so I think that's kind of cool. But again, very pleased with this bumper. I hope you guys will check them out. Kind of new, up and coming, so check if they have one for your model, and if not, I'm sure there's a lot more stuff on the way. But just wanted to mention this to you guys, give you guys a good look at this bumper from Guardian of Pickups, and hopefully save you guys some money if you're in the same boat as me, want to modify your truck, add some more off-road job site usability, and also some more protection without breaking the bank. Check those guys out. Links and all that will be in the description below. And boy, whatever you're facing in life, if it's something you feel like I have no way of solving this, it's out of my control, lift your eyes up. Your help comes from the Lord. Place your trust and your hope and your confidence in Him, and He will never fail you. He'll never leave you nor forsake you, and it's been true. It's been evident in my life. So, guys, thanks for watching. I love each and every one of you. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Lots of new stuff coming on the Good Shepherd Garage channel. Building the new shop, new work truck, and lots more automotive content coming soon. So, thanks for watching. Take care.